This is a true story. Well, it's inspired by a true story. I don't know if these guys
Word
were actually...
for word.
Word for word.
This is actually a documentary.
This is a documentary.
But
these are friends, a group of friends who have been playing a real game of tag for 30 years.
Yeah, it's true that there was a Wall Street Journal profile on these guys. They're from Spokane, Washington. There's 10 of them. We scaled it down for narrative reasons to 5.
Yeah, and
there's 10.
it's cash, right?
Right, we couldn't afford it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But they really do play this game, and it's actually kind of a beautiful thing because it's kept them together as friends for 30 years. You know, it's when you get older, it's harder to stay in touch with people. We have Facebook and stuff now, but like to actually be in the same place, this game does that for them, and it's a beautiful thing.
It is a beautiful thing. I still think it would be a hard sell if I told my wife it's tag time. Like no matter how many years I've been doing it.
Sorry, honey, you got the kids tonight. I got to go run around and tag.
I got my tag thing.
Yeah. Well, it is only 1 month out of the year.
Well, that's she would definitely give me that.
Yeah, so it's reasonable. Yeah.
Jeremy Renner is one of your castmates, and one of your other castmates, Annabelle Wallace, was here talking about how he broke both his arms.
Right.
She was not one of the taggers. You are. Did you get hurt? Any injuries for you?
No, I didn't. I didn't get hurt at all. And it's worth, I think, pointing out that Jason Bourne and the guy from Mission Impossible and Hawkeye the Avenger got hurt.
Yeah.
And I did not.
You came out,
I came out unscathed.
Do you think the industry has noticed?
Well, that's what's so weird is that now there's all this buzz because everyone's like, Helms got out scot-free without a scratch, so like maybe he's the next big action star.
Oh, wow.
And it's like, I'm just hearing all this buzz. I don't know where it started. I don't know.
But this is a palpable buzz in Hollywood?
Palpable buzz.
Wow.
Seth, it's buzzing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone's like he's going to be, and this is I'm very humbled by this. There's Oscar buzz.
There's Oscar buzz, too.
Yeah, for me. Yeah, and I don't know where it started. I don't know.
Wow. Is it the Oscar for not getting hurt on the set?
It's because I transformed in this role.
All right, so here's my question, though. So Renner's Hawkeye. If Ed Helms is now the new action star superhero guy, what would be a good superhero for you?
So I've been thinking about that. When I do get the call from Marvel, what am I going to say? And I think a good one would be, because Renner's Hawkeye, I could be Hawk Guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems very similar.
No, it's not. Okay. It's not at all, because Renner runs around with a bow and arrow, and I'm just a guy who knows a lot about hawks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Hawk Guy. He's like your go-to guy for hawk-related trivia. Like
gotcha. Facts.
A lot of people don't know this. Falcons and hawks get confused a lot.
Gotcha.
Right? But Hawk Guy can tell you the difference.
Gotcha. Could he tell me a lot about Falcons, or would he push me off to someone else for that?
Yeah, he'd push you off to Falcon Guy.
right.
Obviously.
Not to be confused with the Falcon.
John Hamm is going to be Falcon Guy.
Yeah.
And I'll be Hawk Guy.
That's great. I think your scenes will be the best.
Yeah.
In that film.
It's just, like I said, don't know where the buzz started. So humbled by it.
So humbled by the buzz.
Let's see what happens.
You shot in Atlanta, which is where you're from.
My hometown, yeah.
So
Atlanta,
how was
Georgia.
that? Was it nice to be back home?
It's awesome. I do. I love going back home. It's stirs up a lot of old memories, old jobs and school and stuff.
What was young Ed Helms doing for jobs?
Well, I worked. I was a lifeguard.
All right.
At a pool.
Oh, that's where they do it.
Right. Well, it's fun when you say that you were a lifeguard. People are like, "Whoa, that's impressive." It was not impressive.
Okay.
But I was a lifeguard at a city pool. The most I did, like the most heroic thing I did, was stop children from peeing in the pool.
Yeah.
And that's.
And if you're stopping them from peeing in the pool, that means they're doing it from outside the pool? Because otherwise, how can you tell?
No, you can tell.
You can.
You can absolutely tell because they can be in the middle of like a crazy game of Marco Polo, and when they start to pee, they just drift away.
Yeah.
And they get this blank look on their face.
Yeah.
And it's just, they're like...
I see no, it strikes me. it strikes me that once you see that face, it's already too late.
It's too late. Well, but you can shame them into hopefully not doing it again.
I see. I
Right?
gotcha. So you're policing the next time out.
I'm a child shamer.
Yeah.
That's
really
yeah.
what a lifeguard was.
Yeah.
A
Let's get
child
back to
shamer.
Oscar buzz. Because again, somebody keeps saying it. Somebody keeps repeating it.
Yeah,
and
no,
I
I've
don't know.
heard it a lot in
It's
the last
crazy.
5 minutes.